Alright guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing COMM 223 Chapter 7, Developing and Managing Products and Services. So let's look at the legend. So anything already highlighted in yellow is our chapter title. So looking at this would be our chapter title. Anything already in blue is our heading, and anything in green like this is our subheading. So let's look at the main points for this chapter. So number one, define product and describe and classify different types of product offerings. So product and product offerings. 2, list and define the steps in the new product development process and the major considerations in managing this process, and explain why new products fail. So the new product development process. 3, describe the stages of the product life cycle and how marketing strategies change during the product's life cycle. So the product life cycle. 4, describe the decisions companies make regarding their individual products and services, product lines, and product mixes. So products, services, the product lines, and our product mixes. 5, identify the 4 characteristics that affect the marketing of services and the additional of marketing considerations that services require. So the 4 characteristics for marketing of services. All right, let's begin with number 1. What is a product? So a product is anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption that might satisfy a want or a need. So anything that could be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use, that may satisfy a need. Products can range from tangible objects, cars, computers, to services, events, places, and organizations. So there are many varieties of what a product can be. So all of these examples are definitions or examples of products. So service. What is service? It's an activity, benefit, or satisfaction offered for sale that is essentially intangible and does not result in the ownership of anything. So services is more of something that we get offered. So let's say when we go to a store and when they pack our bags, that's a service they offer. It's a benefit, it's a satisfaction for us shopping at their store. And it's also intangible. So I'll highlight intangible because we cannot physically touch the service. It's more of like the act of a service. So services are a form of product. So don't get mistaken when you think service and product are different. They are the same thing, or it can be the same thing. So products, services, and experiences. Product is a key element in market offering. Marketing mix begins with building an offering that brings value to target customers. From this, offering the company builds profitable customer relationships. So pure tangible good, it's a market offering such as soap, toothpaste, salt, products that you can feel or touch. So let me highlight that in blue. So tangible good is something that you could feel or touch. Pure service is market offering such as credit cards, solely a service-based offering. So service, and it's a service-based offering. So companies are now differentiating their offerings by creating customer experience. So, and this, they're creating customer experience through differentiation. So Disney, for an example, Disney manufactures dreams and memories through movies and theme parks. And Starbucks creates a cozy and home feeling place when buying coffee. Organizations, persons, places, and ideas. Market offerings have broadened organizations, persons, places, and ideas. Organization marketing, activities undertaken to create, maintain, or change the attitudes and behaviors of customer and the general public towards an organization. So I'll highlight that. Activities to change the attitudes of customers and the general public towards an organization. Person marketing is activities undertaken to create, maintain, or change attitudes or behaviors towards particular people. So changing attitudes towards particular people. An example of this is politicians, entertainers, sports figures, real estate agents, lawyers, architects. They're always self aware of how people view them, and they're marketing themselves through who they are, not an offering or a product, but who they are. So a sports figure may market themselves as being healthy, and that's how they market their sports drinks, maybe the sports books, and anything like that. So, place marketing is activities to create, maintain, or change attitudes or behaviors towards particular places. So, change attitudes to places. Example of this is cities and countries for tourism, new residents, conventions, and company offices and factories. So, idea marketing is activities to create ways of thinking, ways of living life, and cultural changes. Example of this is health ideas, environmental ideas, and consumer fun ideas. So, create ways of living life or culture changes. So, levels of products and services. Product marketers need to think about the products as consisting to three levels, with each level adding to customer value. So our first, level one, is core customer value. This addresses the question, what is the buyer really buying? So I'll put that in green. Marketers must address the core problem-solving benefits or services that consumers seek. Example of this is products solve the problem of beauty. Social media is solving connectivity. So what is the buyer really buying? We want to solve the problem or think of the problem. So level two, it's the actual product. So the physical device and packaging of what we are selling. Device must have features that associate it with the brand. Level three, augmented product. It is additional services that go with the product. Example of this is a phone calling plan and data plan. So I'll highlight both of these. The physical device and packaging. And then for level three, it's additional services. So products and service classifications. Products and services fall into two broad classes. You have your consumer products, so purchased by consumers for their personal use. Consumers products include convenience products, shopping products, specialty products, and unsought products. So let's talk about all of those. So convenience products that customers buy frequently, immediately, minimum of comparison and buying effort. So when we're looking at buying something, our convenience products, we don't look at it and then think, oh, what are the alternatives to buy? We just buy it immediately. Say, hey, we already know what this is. We're going to buy it. So distributed through drugstores, grocery stores, convenience stores, and they're marketed as low priced and in many locations. So example of this is laundry detergent, candy, magazine, fast food. So shopping products. Consumer products when shoppers compare suitability, quality, price, and style. So here, compared to convenience products, we do more comparison when we're shopping for something. So consumers spend more time researching for shopping products. Shopping products are marketed through fewer outlets but provide greater sales support. So fewer outlets but greater sales support. So example of this is furniture, clothing, used car, major appliances, hotel and airline services. So specialty products, consumer products with unique characteristics or brand identification. Consumers are willing to put greater efforts to purchase specialty products. Example of this is designer clothes, luxury cars, equipment, medical products. With unique characteristics or brand identification, willing to put greater effort to purchase. So unsought products, put this in green. Consumer products that the consumer does not know or think about buying. Unsought products require a lot of advertising, personal selling, and other marketing offers. Example of this is life insurance, pre-planned funeral services, and blood donations. So the consumer does not know or think about buying. And then our second service classification is industrial products. So these are purchased for a business. So comparing industrial to consumer, I'll highlight this in yellow. Consumer products are purchased by consumers. Industrial products are purchased for a business. Pretty self-explanatory. So industrial products include material and parts, capital items, supplies, and services. So let's talk about those. So material and parts, these are raw materials and manufactured materials and parts. Raw materials consist of farm products and natural products. Manufactured materials consist of component materials and component parts. So examples, we have raw material, could be wheat, cotton, fruits, vegetables. Natural products could be fish, lumber, crude, petroleum, iron ore. Component materials such as iron, yarn, cement, and wires. Component parts, small motors, tired castings. So I'll highlight these materials and your component parts. So capital items, let me put that in green. Aid in the production or operation. So capital items include installations, accessory, and equipment. So aid in the production or operations. They can include installations, accessory, and equipment. So example of each one of these. So installations, we have your factories or offices. So installing the factories, installing offices, desks, computers, anything like that, internet. Fixed equipment is generators, drill presses, large computer systems, elevators. Accessory equipment is hand tools, lift trucks. Office equipment such as computers, scanners, and desks. And these are called capital items because when we add them to the company, it increases the capital towards the company. So all of these aid in the production or operation, so they're used for the capital of the company. Supplies and services includes operating supplies and repair and maintenance items. Supplies are convenience products of the industrial field. So operating supplies and repair and maintenance items. So examples of these are operating supplies. Let's look at, we can see lubricants, coal, paper, pencils. Repair and maintenance, we have paint, nails, and brooms. So here we have our short quiz. So after every main chapter point, we'll do a main quiz just so we can study and make sure that we fully retained all the information that we just learned. As well as for the finals, there are a lot of multiple choices. So this would be perfect to practice. So number one, what is the definition of a product? So A, anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption. B, anything that is tangible. C, anything that satisfies a need or want. D, anything that can be owned. So if you guys want, after I read the question, you guys can pause it, do it yourself, and then I'll show you guys the answer. So for number one, it is A. Anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption. 2, what is the definition of a service? Something tangible that can be offered for sale. B, an activity, benefit, or satisfaction offered for sale that is essentially intangible. Anything that results in ownership. Something offered for free. So we have, the answer is B, an activity, benefit, or satisfaction offered for sale that is essentially intangible. So you must remember, a service, we can't physically touch a service, it's just an act. It's just a thought of a service. So 3, true or false, services are a form of product. So this is one of the first main points I said in the video. So the answer is true. So even though we have two distinctions, normally we say, oh, is this a service or a product? They primarily mean the same thing, since a product is more of a general idea and services is more of a distinct intangible act of doing something. So which of the following is an example of a pure tangible good? So we have A, credit cards, B, toothpaste, C, theme parks, or D, home fueling. So the answer here is B, toothpaste. So tangible goods, so we can touch toothpaste, credit cards. It's the primary credit cards aren't specifically tangible just because it works in a greater service. So we have the credit card, but it's also the service of that credit card working. And so for this example, it's not a pure tangible good. So the thing of pure credit cards are a thing that we could touch, but there's also a service behind credit cards that make us use it. So which of the following is an example of a pure service? So we have soap, salt, credit cards, or cars. So the answer is C, credit cards. So pure service. So the credit card service or company. So how can companies differentiate their offerings? By making everything tangible, by focusing solely on pure services, by creating customer experiences, or by lowering prices. So the answer here is C, by creating customer experiences. What is organization marketing? So activities undertaken to create, maintain, or change attitudes or behaviors towards particular people. Activities to create, maintain, or change attitudes or behaviors towards specific places. Activities undertaken to create, maintain, or change attitudes and behaviors of customers and the general public towards an organization. D. Activities that create ways of thinking and culture changes. So the answer here is C. So 8. Which of the following is not an example of person marketing? Politicians, entertainers, sports figures, or beauty products. So the answer here is D. And so just a reminder, person marketing, so all of these things, it's more of a person doing it. So politicians, we have a politician that has to market themselves, entertainers that try to market themselves as well. Sports figures, if they want to sell something such as the health benefits and all this, they need to sell themselves. Beauty products, that's more of not a single person, but just essentially beauty products in general. So there's no person associated with it. So 9, place marketing involves activities related to changing attitudes towards specific people, creating, maintaining, or changing attitudes or behaviors towards particular people, promoting tangible products, or creating, maintaining, and changing attitudes or behaviors towards specific places. So this one is D. What is the primary focus of idea marketing? So creating ways of thinking, ways of living, and culture changes, promoting new car models, changing attitudes towards organizations, creating, maintaining, or changing attitudes towards places. So the answer here is A. Which of the following is not an example of idea marketing? Promoting health ideas, promoting environmental ideas, promoting consumer fun ideas, or promoting a new car model. So it is D. What is the primary focus of level 1 in product marketing, also known as core customer value? The physical device and packaging, additional services that go with the product, changing consumer attitudes towards the brand, addressing the core problem solving benefits or services that consumers seek. So the answer is D. Which of the following is an example of core customer value? So you have your beauty products solving the problem of beauty, the physical design of a smartphone, the calling plan of a cell phone, the logo and branding of a product. So the answer is A. Beauty products solving the problem of beauty. So core customer value, you have to remind yourself that we have to find what does this product do and what problem does it solve. So what does the level 2, the actual product, primarily consist of? Additional services that enhance the product's value, the physical device and its packaging, promotions and advertising efforts, or customer reviews and testimonials. So it is the physical device and its packaging. So in level 3, what are the augmented product's additional components? So A, the core problem solving benefits, the device's physical features, the branding and local design, extra services that accompany the product. So this is D, extra services. So which of the following is an example of augmented products? So the physical device of a computer, the social media connectivity, the packaging of a beauty product, or the calling plan and data plan for a cell phone. So which one of these provides an extra service? It is D. So what are consumer products? Products and services purchased by organizations for their operations, products and services purchased by consumers for personal use, products and services distributed through convenience stores only, products and services with unique characteristics and brand identification. So the answer is B. What are convenience products? Products that require a lot of consumer research, products that consumers buy frequently with minimal comparison and buying effort, products that are marketed with a high price tag, or D, products with unique characteristics. So the answer is B, we buy them frequently with minimal comparison. So this is why we call it, think of convenience products, convenience stores, just anything that we just buy frequently. So which of the following is an example of a convenience product? Furniture, design clothes, laundry detergent, used cars. So which one of these do we buy frequently, the most frequently with minimal comparison? It would be laundry detergent, I would hope. So what are shopping products? Shopping products are marketed through many locations, while convenience products are marketed through fewer outlets. Shopping products require a lot of marketing support, while convenience products do not. Shopping products are products that consumers buy frequently, immediately, with minimal comparison and buying effort. Shopping products are products for which consumers compare suitability, quality, price, and style and spend more time researching. So that is our answer. Which of the following is an example of a shopping product? So candy, major appliances, fast food, or magazines. Which one of these do we compare the most and spend more time researching? So it would be major appliances. So what are specialty products? A, products that require a lot of advertising and personal selling. B, products that consumers buy frequently and immediately. Products that consumers buy with minimal effort. D, products with unique characteristics or brand identification. So the answer is D. Which of the following is an example of a specialty product? Used cars, hotel services, designer clothes, or magazines? So it would be designer clothes. So when we buy designer clothes, we do it for the brand identification and its unique characteristics. What are unsought products? Products that consumers buy without any effort, products that are marketed with low prices, products that consumers do not know or think about buying, products with minimal competition in the market. So it would be C. Which of the following is an example of an unsought product? Luxury cars, pre-planned funeral services, candy, furniture. So which one do we not think the most of buying? It would be B. So what distinguishes industrial products from consumer products? Industrial products are typically more expensive. Industrial products are purchased for business use. Industrial products are marketed with higher prices. Or industrial products have a unique brand identity. So the answer is B. Industrial products are solely purchased for business use. So which of the following is an example of material and parts in industrial products? So office equipment like computer and desks, raw materials like wheat and cotton, accessory equipment like hand tools, and capital items like factories and large computer systems. So the answer is B, raw materials and like wheat and cotton. So which of the following is an example of component materials in industrial products? Fish and lumber, wheat and cotton, iron and yarn, large computer systems, and elevators. The answer is C. What do capital items in industrial products aid in? Transportation, product or operations, marketing and sales, or office management? Would be B. So which of the following is an example of accessory equipment in industrial products? Factories and offices, computers and scanners, hand tools and lift trucks, paint and nails? So the answer is C. What are supplies and services in the context of industrial products? Operating supplies are capital items. Supplies are specialty products. Operating supplies are convenience products of the industrial field, and these services include accessory equipment. So the answer is C. So which of the following is an example of repair and maintenance items in industrial products? So you have crude petroleum and iron ore, lubricants and coal, fruits and vegetables, or D, nails and paint. The answer is D. So that's it for our first part. So let's go on to the second. So 2, new product development. So a firm can obtain new products in 2 ways: acquisition and new development product. So acquisition is buying a whole company, patent, or license to produce someone else's product. So you can see many examples where someone talks about another business acquiring or buying another business. And this is pretty much what they mean. We're buying out the company, we're buying their patents or licensing to use their products. So new product development, original or now to the world products. So product improvement, product modification. So I'll highlight that. So marketers improve on products, making them new in different ways. Example of this is Logitech waterproof and washable keyboard. So no, it's not like we invented a new product entirely, but we just invented something different towards a product that already exists, and we market it as saying it's new. So water keyboards have never been washable or waterproof until Logitech, so that's what makes it new. So new products are a key source of growth for companies. So let's talk about why new products fail. So new products fail more than 80% of the time, and for most reasons it is because they lack differentiation. Another reason why products fail can be explained by the diffusion of innovation theory. So let's talk about what that means. So the diffusion of innovations theory is dividing members of a social group into segments according to how likely they are to adopt a new idea. So I'll highlight that. Dividing members on how likely they are to adopt a new idea. Most people tend to wait until the idea or product is proven before they try it. The new idea must be diffused through various forms of communication. So technology adoption life cycle. When marketing a technology product, marketers must cross a chasm. So a significant gap. So the chasm, I'll put that in green right here. And so we could see in this diagram, we have innovators, we have early adopters, we have the early majority, late majority, and then the laggards. And I'll explain what those are. So innovators, they pursue new technology for its own sake. Early adopters will purchase new technology soon after it is released, only if they have a purpose for it. Early majority is practical market segment. They wait once they have a real need for the product. Late majority will wait once everyone is using it or becomes a standard. So they say, hey, we don't think this is too big of a thing. If we do see everyone using it, then okay, we'll come and adopt that new technology. So laggards, these are people not comfortable with technology or have no interest in it. So examples of these are old people, because they aren't born with technology and the advancement of technology. So we could see many examples where they're not familiar on how to use a computer, on iPhone, and all of that. So the new product development process. So there are 8 major stages in the new product development processes. So 1, idea generation. So the search for new product ideas from customers, competitors, distributors, and suppliers. Crowdsourcing, inviting broad communities of people into the new product innovation process. So the search for new product ideas from customers, competitors, distributors, and suppliers. So idea screening, used for idea reducing, which helps spot good ideas and drop poor ones. So idea reducing. Concept development and testing. So product concept is detailed description, drawing, prototype, of the idea that can be shown to potential customers. So I'll highlight that. It's a prototype of the idea. The product is tested with groups of potential customers, so product is tested. Stage 4 is marketing strategy development. So this step is to design the marketing strategy after testing has been collected. The strategy must answer questions of how, where, whom the product will be introduced. So I'll highlight those: whom, where the product will be introduced. The strategy must state goals, market share goals, and profit goals for the first year of the product. 5. Business analysis. This involves a review of the sales, costs, and profit projections of the new product. And profit projections. So product development. This stage, research and development and engineers develop the product concept into a physical unit and undergo numerous tests. This stage requires a large investment and can take months to years, sorry. So I'll highlight that in green. Develop. So research and development, develop the product concept into a physical unit. So this is where they actually make the product, not just from theory from all the other stages before. So 7, test marketing. The stage at which the product and marketing program are introduced into realistic market settings. It lets the company test its marketing program, targeting and positioning strategy, advertising distribution, pricing, branding and packaging, and budget levels. Marketing program, targeting, positioning strategy, advertising, distribution, pricing, branding, and packaging, and budget levels. So commercialization, this is the final step in the new product development process. The company will invest heavily in advertising and promotion. So advertising and promotion. So this is just a diagram showing all the steps. So idea generation, idea screening, concept development testing, marketing strategy development, business analysis, product development, testing, and finally commercialization. So here we have a short quiz. So what is one of the many of the primary reasons for the failure of new products according to these notes? So A, lack of funding, lack of marketing efforts, lack of differentiation, or lack of innovation. The answer is C. What theory helps explain the adoption of new ideas or products by a social group? Innovation theory, disruption theory, dissemination theory, diffusion of innovations theory. So this is D, diffusion of innovations theory. So what is the first group of people to adopt new technology for its own sake called? So early majority, early adopters, innovators, or laggards. We have innovators. So when do early adopters purchase new technology according to the theory? As soon as it's released, only if they have a real need for it. C, when everyone else is using it. D, after a technology has become a standard. So it would be B, only if they have a real need for it. In which stage of the new product development process are new product ideas gathered from customers, competitors, distributors, and suppliers? So this would be idea generation. C. What is the purpose of idea screening in the new product development process? A, to develop detailed product concepts. B, to design the marketing strategy. C, to spot good ideas and eliminate poor ones. D, to invest heavily in advertising and promotion. So what is a product concept in the context of the new product development process? A detailed description of the marketing strategy, a prototype of the final product, a drawing of the product's logo and design, a detailed description, drawing, or prototype of the new product idea that can be shown to potential customers. So it is D. What is the last step in the new product development process? This is commercialization. So 3, the product life. So once the product reaches the market, it begins the product life cycle. Product life cycle is a course that a product's sales and profits take over its lifetime. The product's sale and profits over its lifetime. The product life cycle has 5 stages. Put this in orange. Product development, introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. So I'll talk about all of those. So stages of the product life cycle. So let's look at them. So introduction stage. This starts when the new product is launched. So new product is launched. Some products take longer than others to reach the next stage of growth. What is the growth stage? This starts when the product satisfies the market. Profits and competition rise, and the main goal for marketers is to add new features to sustain the growth as long as possible. So profits rise and competition. The main goal for marketers is to add new features. So in the growth stage, we want to add new features, and the reason why is to sustain the growth. So maturity stage, this starts when the product sales growth slows down. So the main goal for marketers is to prevent the product from declining. So modifying the market, increase consumption by defining market segments. Modifying the product is changing characteristics such as quality, features, packaging. Modifying the marketing mix is improving sales by changing a marketing mix elements such as services, prices, and promotions. So the decline stage, this starts when the product declines, dies, or gets replaced by new products. The main goal for marketers is to reduce costs. So the product declines, dies, or gets replaced by new products. The main goal for marketers is to reduce costs. So styles, fashion, and fads. So style is a basic and distinctive mode of expression. Fashion is a popular style of design, color, or theme. Fads are new products that are extremely popular for a very short period of time, then disappear almost completely. So short quiz, what is the product life cycle? The course that a product's sales and profits take over time. The B, it's time, the time it takes for a product to be developed. The duration for a product's introduction stage. The length of a time a product stays in the growth stage. So the answer is A. So how many stages are there in the product life cycle? There are 5 stages. What is the primary goal for marketers during the growth of the product life cycle? So the answer is to add new features to prevent it to sustain growth. So in which stage of the product life cycle does the product sales growth slow down? The introduction stage, growth, maturity, or decline stage? So then the product sales slows down. It slows down near its maturity stage. So what is the main goal for marketers during the maturity stage of the product life cycle? So what are we looking for? We want to prevent the product from declining. When does the decline stage of the product life cycle typically begin? When the product reaches its peak in sales and profits, when the product satisfies the market, when the product's sales growth slows down, or when the product declines, dies, or gets replaced by new products. So the answer would be D. What is a style in the context of a product marketing? A popular style of design, color, or theme. A basic and distinctive mode of expression. A new product that is extremely popular for a very short period of time. A product's life cycle stage. So the answer is B. So how would you define fads? So fads is new products that are extremely popular for a very short period. So for product and service decisions, so marketers make product and service decisions at 3 levels. First level, I'll put this in orange. They make individual product decisions, includes decisions about the product attributes such as quality, features, and style and design, packaging, labeling, product support, services for each product. So the first level, they make the product decisions and product attributes. So the second level, these are decisions about product lines or groups of products. Third level, marketers make decisions about the company's overall product portfolio or product mix. So portfolio or product mix. Product portfolio, it's a collection of products or brands offered by a company or organization. So collection of products. And in your product mix, it is the product assortment and range. It is the set of products or offerings that a company manufactures, distributes, or sells. So offering that a company. So it is the set, I'll highlight this, the set of products or offerings. So individual product and service decisions. The important decisions include product attributes, packaging, labeling, product support. So product attributes, developing a product or service involves defining the benefits it will offer, such as quality, features, style, and design. Product quality is quality has a direct impact on product performance and linked to customer value and satisfaction. Performance and linked to customer and satisfaction. So different levels of quality have different types of marketing programs. Product features. So features are a competitive tool for differentiating the company's product. Style and design. Style and design can be combined to add customer value. So design focuses on what features the product has, where are they located, how much is used, and the overall design of the product. So packaging and labeling. Packaging is an important tool for marketing, protects the product, provides information, and is used for promotional benefit. So let me highlight that. For marketing, protects and it provides information and for promotional benefits. So sustainable packaging, packaging that meets the requirement of the product while minimizing the environmental, economic, and social impacts of the product. Minimizing environmental, economic, and social impacts. Labeling, they range from simple tags to complex graphics, part of the packaging. Labels identify the product and brands and describe who made it, where, when, and what was used to make it. Product line decisions. Product line is a group of products that are closely related because they function in a similar manner, sold to the same customer groups and marketed through the same types of outlets. Product line length is the number of items in the product line. Line filling is adding more items within the line to reach extra profits. So groups, products that are closely related. So product mix decisions. Product mix is a set of all product lines and items that a company markets. A company's product mix has 4 important dimensions: width, length, depth, and consistency. Depth is the number of versions offered to each product in the line. So number of versions. Consistency is how closely related the various product lines are used in end use. Production requirements, distribution channels. So let's look at the short quiz. So what are the 3 levels at which marketers make product and service decisions as mentioned in the notes? So we have the answer is C. Again, you guys can pause the video, look at the answers, and then I'll unpause the video and I'll show you guys the answer. So what do product attributes encompass in the context of individual product decisions? Answer is C. The benefits it offers, such as quality, features, style, and design. So how does product quality impact customer value and satisfaction? Quality is directly linked to product performance and customer value and satisfaction. So what role do product features play in product marketing? Features do not matter in marketing. Features are a competitive tool for differentiating the company's products. Features have a significant impact on price, but not on differentiation. Features are primarily used for packaging. So B, features are a competitive tool for differentiating the company's product. What is the primary purpose of packaging in marketing? So to increase the product's weight, to shelve the product for storage, to minimize space for the product, or to provide information and offer promotional benefits. So that's the answer D. What does sustainable packaging aim to achieve? To minimize the environmental, economic, and social impacts of the product, maximize the product's weight and dimensions, enhance the product's quality and features, increase the product's price. So the answer is A. What role do labels play in product marketing? So labels have no impact on a product's success. Labels are used for branding only. Labels identify the product and provide information, and labels are primarily used in packaging. So labels identify the product and provide information. How are products in a product line related? They have similar price points, they use the same distribution channels, and target the same customers. They share the same packaging. They are designed by the same team. So the answer is B. What is line filling in product line decisions? Removing items from the product line to reduce complexity. B. Adding more items within the product line to reach additional profits. Rebranding all products in the line. Changing the product style and design. So the answer is B. What does the product mix refer to? The number of items in a product line, the quality and features of individual products, the consistency of product attributes, and the set of all product lines and items that a company markets. So the answer is D. What does the depth of a product refer to? The width of the product mix, the number of versions offered for each product in a line, the variety of products lines within the mix, the similarity of differences product lines in terms of production requirements. So the answer is B, the number of versions offered for each product in the line. So services marketing services are a type of product because they're not a market offering. Service sector is all government services such as hospitals, military, police, fire departments, Canada Post, schools, colleges, and universities. Also include museums, charities, and churches. Business services include airlines, banks, hotels, insurance companies, consulting firms, law and accounting firms, entertainment companies, real estate firms, and advertising agencies. So service intangibility. As services cannot be seen, tasted, felt, heard, or smelled before they are bought. Services providers must make sure the quality of the service is great. I'll redo that one. So make sure quality is great because we cannot see or smell before we buy. So service inseparability. Services cannot be separated from their providers. Provider-customer interactions allows both the customer and the servicer to be affected by the service. So service variability. So quality of service depends on who, when, where, and how they are provided. So quality depends on who, when, and where, and how they are provided. So service perishability. Services cannot be stored for later sale or use. So cannot be stored for later sale. So here's just a diagram showing all the 4 points. So intangibility, inseparability, perishability, and variability. You guys can pause it right now and just look at it if you want. So marketing strategies for service firms. So differentiation is equally as important in services because they are intangible. Service requires additional marketing approaches, including service profit chains and internal marketing. So let's talk about those. So the service profit chain. So the customers and service employee interact to create the service. Service profit chain is the chain that links service firms' profits with employee and customer satisfaction. Internal service quality, superior employee training, quality work environment. I'll highlight that. Satisfied and productive service employees. More satisfied, loyal, and hardworking employees. This creates greater service value. So more effective and efficient customer value. From this creates satisfied and loyal customers, satisfied customers who remain loyal, and loyal customers lead to healthy service profits and growth. So superior service firms and performance. So all of this is a chain. So one affects the other, which affects the other, which affects the other, which affects the other. So you can see here in the diagram how there's always an arrow connecting it. So internal service quality leads to satisfied and productive employees, which leads to greater service value. Greater service value leads to satisfied and loyal customers, and satisfied loyal customers leads to healthy profits and growth. So internal marketing, orienting and motivating customer contact employees and supporting service people to work as a team to provide customer satisfaction. Organization focused to be customer centered. Service companies wants to increase service differentiation, service quality, and service productivity. Managing service differentiation. So the solution to competition is to develop a differentiated offer, delivery, and an image to establish a clear positioning. Many companies look to get customer as comfortable as possible to make them feel better. So managing service quality. A service can differentiate itself by delivering higher quality. Marketers must identify what customers expect with regard to service quality. Social media has helped pick out what makes customers dissatisfied with services. Managing service productivity. So service firms are in need to increase service productivity. They can increase productivity by training employees who will work harder and more skillfully. Technology can be used to effectively make service workers more productive. So short quiz. Are services considered a type of product? Yes, they are considered a type of product. Which of the following is not an example of the service sector? So automobile manufacturers are not a service. What is service intangibility? So I'll let you guys take a look at the questions, A, B, C, D, and the answer is A. How does service variability impact the quality of a service? The answer here is C. The quality of service depends on who, when, where, and how it is provided. So it can vary on who, when, where, and how it is. So what is meant by service perishability? Services can be stored for later sale or use. Services cannot be affected by time. And the answer is D. Services cannot be stored for later use or sale. So why is differentiation important in services marketing? Answer is C. So what is service profit chain? A chain used to securing service profits. The chain that links service firms' profits with employee and customer satisfaction, and metaphor for the customer journey. A chain for service providers. It is B. So what is internal marketing? In the context of service firms, marketing to external customers, motivating customers to purchase services, motivating customer to contact employees to provide customer satisfaction, promoting services to internal employees. So it would be C. So how can service firms differentiate themselves in a competitive market? By delivering a differentiated offer, delivery, and image to establish a clear positioning. How can a service differentiate itself? By managing a service quality, by exceeding a customer expectation for service quality. How can service firms increase service productivity? By training employees to be more skillfully. So thank you guys for watching. In the description, I'll try to provide a PDF of these notes, as well as a link to all the questions on a Quizlet. So thank you.